If you're having issues launching Fortnite on your computer, either you're getting an error message or it just won't launch, then stick with me, as in this video I'm going to share with you all the different ways you can fix this. First thing you want to do is come to the Epic Games launcher and come inside of Library, and we want to scroll down to find Fortnite. Then just hit these three little dots and come into Manage. And you need to click this folder icon here. Inside of the folder, come into Fortnite Game. Inside of Binaries, Win64, and you want to locate a folder called Easy Anti-Cheat and double click that. Now inside of here, you should have something called Easy Anti-Cheat EOS set up, and what we want to do is we want to just double click this file. If nothing happens when you double click it, don't worry. What we want to do is just right click on it and come into Show More Options, and then you want to send this to your desktop to create a shortcut of it. Then we can come over to our desktop and just find the Easy Anti-Cheat icon. And once again, we can double click it. Then you want to right click on this and come into Properties, and where this target text is, you want to come to the end of this and type in Repair. And then we can just press Apply and OK, and once again we can double click the app. If you're still encountering issues after trying that, then no problem, just come back to this folder. And we want to come back one into Win64, and then scroll all the way down to find Fortnite Client Win64 Shipping. And you want to right click on this and come into Properties. Inside of the Compatibility tab, you want to make sure Disable Full Screen Optimizations and Run this program as administrator is checked. And then you can just press Apply and OK to save your changes. Now we can restart the game and you should be all set to go. If you still can't get the game to run, the next thing you're going to want to do is come to the Start menu and search for Windows Defender. And then just hit the Windows Defender icon. And we want to come to Allow an Apple feature through Windows Defender. Just tap this Change Settings button here, and then come over to Allow another app. Tap the Browse tab, and we want to find our Fortnite Client Win64 Shipping icon. And we can do that as it's in the C drive underneath Program Files inside of Epic Games, Fortnite Game, Binaries, Win64, and then just select the Fortnite Client Win64 and select Open. Then we can add this to the list. Now just make sure you've got Fortnite ticked here, and make sure both private and public are ticked, and then we can just press OK. You can now check to see if the game will run, and if it doesn't, move on to the next step. In this next step, we're going to try and repair our client and check for any corrupt files that could be preventing the game from launching. Head to the Epic Games launcher, inside of Library, and then come down to the Fortnite and come into these three little dots and select Manage. Where it says Verify Files here, all you need to do is select the Verify button, and this is just going to scan your client for any corrupt files. This could take a few seconds to complete, and once it's done, just try relaunching Fortnite again, but if it's still not launching, then move on to the next step. In this step, we're going to update our graphic drivers, as sometimes outdated drivers can cause incompatibility issues and prevent the game from launching. To do this, head over to an internet browser, and we just want to come to a website called drivereasy.com. Once you're on this site, scroll the way down the page until you come to the download section, and then just hit this download button here. Once you've downloaded and installed the app, just head over to launch it. And once you've launched Driver Easy, just press the Scan Now button here. And what this is going to do is it's going to scan your computer for any outdated drivers, and it's going to make updating them super easy in one simple click. So once the scan's finished, you just want to come through all of these and you want to update any outdated graphic drivers. Simply come onto the right here and select Update, and then just follow the steps to update the outdated driver. You can also press the Update All button at the bottom here, but this is part of the paid plan, so I'd recommend just sticking to the free version and coming into each of them one by one. Now, once we've updated our drivers, we can then check to see if the issue is fixed. The next thing we're going to do is open up your Start menu and search for the word Run, and then hit the Run icon. And inside of here, we want to type in $local updater and hit Enter. You want to scroll all the way down to come to the Epic Games launcher. Inside of Saved, and you want to locate the web cache folder and right click this and select the trash icon. Make sure your game's not running whilst you do this, otherwise it won't let you delete this folder. Then the last and final solution, if you're still experiencing issues, is we want to use Windows built-in System File Checker to scan our system for any missing or corrupt system files. On your keyboard, press the Windows key, and then we want to type for CMD. And then just right click the command prompt and make sure to run it as administrator. Inside of here, we want to type in sfc/scan now and then hit enter. This will take some time to complete, so please be patient, and then once it's finished the scan, you can go ahead and restart your computer for the changes to take place. After following all of these steps, you should now be able to launch Fortnite, but if you still are experiencing problems, then please drop a comment below and I'll try my best to assist you. If this video did help you, please drop a like and subscribe. Until next time.